Okay, so if you want to be successful on Fiverr, the first thing that you've got to understand is Fiverr itself. I'm not talking about the actual moving parts. I'm more talking from like 3,000 feet. Who are the buyers? Why are they here? And how is Fiverr different to other freelancing platforms out there? The reason it's so important for you to understand this at the start is because you want to gear all your services towards the type of customers and leverage the features that are on the Fiverr platform that really differentiate it from other competitors, because they're obviously going to promote you and feature you if you do those things. So this isn't explicitly said anywhere. This is kind of all the insights that I've picked up from over a year's experience on the site. So get out your pen and paper and write these down as we go through, because it's important you understand these. They will make a huge impact to your success on the platform. So what is Fiverr? Well, it's a marketplace where buyers and sellers come to trade. Buyers really come to purchase services in over 150 categories, and you can see some of the drop downs here, things like logo design, keyword research, domain research, all across here, 150 different categories. The main reason they come here is because of price. You can see that every service on Fiverr starts at a price point of $5. So they come here for bargains. They come here to get value for money. And as a seller, you've got to realize that's the kind of mindset of the person you're dealing with. They're looking for bargains, so you want to over deliver. So what type of people go for low price points? Well, I put them into 3 buckets. Again, this is not explicitly said anywhere. This is just my guesstimation, but I think is generally true across the platform. So I would say 70% of buyers on the platform are small online businesses or small local businesses. So 1 or 2 people operations. The reason that they're coming here is because they want to outsource tasks they either don't have the technical skills for or the time to do. So that's the first category of people. Second category of people is freelancers themselves. So, a lot of people come here, freelancers, to kind of add other services to their offering, and they might buy something that I do and resell it on to somebody at a higher price. So I would say that's the next 20% of people. Last 10% I'd say is everybody else. Now and again I get a multinational customer asking me for a gig. And there's a lot of non-business gigs or services up here that people just do for fun. So I would say they are the last 10%. So what have I told you there? I've told you 3 types of customers that you can target on this platform. Small online local businesses, freelancers themselves, resell a service, or kind of individuals who are just here for fun and non-business reasons. So that's very important for you to know. Write those down, because when we're talking about finding gigs later, you can think about targeting them. So that was the first main point I wanted to make. Who are the buyers and why they're here? 3 categories plus the price point is the main thing. Now, the differentiators for the platform itself. Well, one thing is that this platform is like a social marketplace. You can see there's a big section for video, and there's clear profiles of the people and a lot of statistics about their engagement and responsiveness. Plus, obviously, again, all the reviews. So it's a very social marketplace. So you got to be a social person as well. You've got to use the videos and your profile and flesh it out. You'll have more success if you kind of use a real person's profile. So you don't have to use your real name or anything, and there's ways around doing the video if you're a bit camera shy, but it's a lot about customer service, and having a face really helps improve trust, and that really helps in a marketplace where prices are low, and that's how the platform kind of compensates that price and trust element. So the other key differentiating factor about this freelancing platform is that it's kind of like a click and buy service. You can see now a huge order button now. Here's a recent quote from the CEO. Our vision is to provide any digital service in just 1 click. So this is not a place where you negotiate with customers. You don't even have to win customers. They just come here and click on your service. So what does that mean for you as a seller? Well, you want to develop a gig that is highly kind of automated or semi-automated, and you're going to be banging out the same thing over and over again. So that's great in terms of, you know, scaling something, because you're using a service that you can repeatedly do over and over. That's very different from maybe a normal freelancing site like Elance, where you set up calls with customers, you pitch a price, and there's a lot of back and forth negotiation there. Then you have to find out what do they need, discover all their needs. You know, it's like a much bigger process. Here it's really stripped down to a basic service that you're just repeatedly banging out, and you can see, you know, over 10,000 orders for this guy's 1 gig. So highly repeatable offer. Now the final thing I want to talk about is kind of commissions and the price point. So if everything starts at $5, well, how do you really make money on this platform? Well, one way is just volume. You're really just trying to get a lot of sales and a very repeatable business model like maybe this guy does. Or there's another way that you can add extras to your basic service and really increase the price point, and that's where these gig extras come in. So you can do both, but that's really how you make money on the platform. You're talking about volume, and you're talking about upsells on the basic gigs. There's plenty of opportunity. Do not worry about that at all. So finally then there's the commission. So on every sale, Fiverr takes a 20% commission, or $1 out of every 5. Now you might think that sounds like a lot, but if you have a look at, say, my orders here, guess how much time I took to win these orders? I literally spent no time whatsoever. I set up my gigs maybe 6 months ago, and the orders just keep running in. Plus they take care of payments, cancellations, all that type of stuff. So, you know, other platforms, in my time, 10%, but you have to really fight for that work. You have to do all that long negotiation process. None of that happens on Fiverr. It just lands in your inbox, and you just bang it out, and then you get the money. So in my eyes, it's well worth the money. It's a very fair commission, and I'm happy to hand it back to them. At the end of the day, you never would have got to sell without the help of the platform. So that's all the reason you need. So just remember the 3 types of sellers on this platform. There is the small online and local businesses, there's freelancers themselves, and then I guess there's everything else, individuals just out there for fun and experimenting. Next, remember that's a social marketplace, so you really want to be playing, using those features like the video, your profile, and making sure you get a lot of reviews. Remember also that this is a one-click digital service, so you want to develop a gig that's highly repeatable, and in terms of how you make money, you want to either go for big volume or think about a lot of gig extras that you can be adding on top of your basic service. So I hope you took some notes there. That's kind of the insider secrets. Now let's move on to the next section, where we're going to actually find the perfect gig for you and really take things to the next level.